not to be confused with cocoa butter. The smell of coconut and chocolate together in this beautiful whipped bliss. I'm honestly thinking about how I could whip up a coconut chocolate chip cookie. But I'm not exaggerating. Oh my goodness, that dry down. The dry down. The dry down of this body wash. What happens when you put coconut and cocoa butter together? You get a little treat like this. It's the dove for me again. Coconut butter and cocoa butter. Unity of both of those butters in one body wash. I have to say, I'm a bit excited. Let's see what it's like. So we have the two butters in one. My first experience with coconut butter, not to be confused with cocoa. Well there. Not to be confused with cocoa butter. It's the buttery version of coconut. My first experience with coconut butter was when I used, quick honorable mention, soft soap coconut butter scrub. We shall conquer coconut butter and cocoa butter. The smell of coconut and chocolate together in this beautiful whipped bliss. First thing I am smelling, I'm not gonna lie to you, this smells like a coconut chocolate chip cookie that I'd like to make, and I'd like to have at least 2 of those in my belly right now, maybe with a little bit of glaze. But you know, this is not about food. I mean, it smells edible. I just want y'all to know that, and I wanted to share. It smells like they just put baked goods in there, and it's just like, maybe you should have baked this. It's a joke. Okay, here's what we have. First thing I'm noticing, it has sort of a cocoa butter tint. It has the tint, the color, resembling cocoa butter and the cacao shell, which is the origin of cocoa butter and the origin of chocolate. Just in case you didn't know. That's the first I'm noticing. Also, I'm noticing here, it's a bit thicker than the shea butter body wash I've just reviewed. This looks more like lotion than your typical body wash. And it's just very creamy. Now, as I'm working it through my hands, it's showing me some bubbles there. That makes the distinction on its own that this is not lotion. It has like a dry feel when you try to use it on your skin without including the water, which it's intended to do that. Let's get into this buttery goodness. I mean, literally. I'm honestly thinking about how I could whip up a coconut chocolate chip cookie. Let's get into this. Let's see what this cookie smelling body wash is about. The color of it resembles Palmer's. I knew it looked like something familiar. It resembles the Palmer's cocoa butter lotion. The creamy complexion-like tint. That's what this color resembles. And it sort of smells like. It's like putting lotion on your... That's the second time that's happened. Keep getting excited about the dog and not paying attention to put this on the shelf like I need to do. So I'm smelling one of the scents being released when water is introduced. And this is the very first time I've used this, so you're getting my real-time reaction, real-time response to it. So I'm try this again because I can't put my finger on if it smells more like coconut or cocoa butter when water is released, but a different layer of the scent is released when water is introduced versus straight out of the bottle. Yeah, it's definitely not coconut I smell when water is introduced. That's straight up the cocoa butter. The base of this body wash is the cocoa butter. That's why I'm not smelling too much of the coconut butter. I'm a gourmand type of woman. I smell like baked goods. Now the lather here seems to be pretty moderate, which surprises me just because it's such a rich, creamy texture, like body lotion. We're going to try this a couple more times just to confirm that about the lather. You get just enough for it to serve its intended purpose, but I'm not getting super rich lather from it. Lather's creamy. I love when a lather is so rich and creamy. So that's the thing quality body washes and products are made out of. I'm questioning now why I ever got one bottle. You ever have that happen to y'all? Try something new and you get one bottle of it, one thing of it, and then you just, because you're not sure if you don't like it, and then you wind up liking it, and then you're mad because you got one. I have not seen prior to this where a body wash is creamy and adheres to your skin and the nooks and crannies, and it's not difficult. It doesn't take a little bit of extra work for you to rinse it off. So this is surprising. Smelling like a cookie. Smelling like a cookie. Hey. Hey. We're going to talk about my final thoughts in this last encounter, if any. Oh, baby. It just passed the 30-minute mark for this buttery, luxurious goodness. I'm pouring Kool-Aid, but I'm not exaggerating. Oh my goodness, that dry down. The dry down of this body wash smells like coconut, and it smells identical to Dove's body polish in the scent. And I reviewed that early last year in brown sugar and coconut butter. You grab a guap of that and you combine it with this and follow it up. Be careful out there. Be careful out there. The bees is gonna get you. Okay. It grew and blossomed into this beautiful dry down of coconut. I'm like, the same thing that happened with the shea butter and warm vanilla happened with this, which makes me to believe there's a hidden gem within it once you've completely rinsed this off your skin and get into that dry down. They hid the most beautiful part of the scent in the dry down after you're done using it and drying it off your skin. I keep smelling this and it's without even trying. But when I intentionally smell it, it's just like, oh my. It makes me feel like I'm in paradise. I have to remind myself, hey, woman, doing a review, okay? Oh yeah, this definitely needs, I'm trying not to tell on myself. It can't be this luxurious on its own. I'll leave it at that. Here are my honest final thoughts. I love the combination of cocoa butter and coconut butter. You get my, and it's combined into a whipped, creamy, luxurious, cookie smelling. It just, come on. It feels like you shouldn't be putting on, that butter. Should you really be putting it on your skin? Okay. I love the tint of it and that it resembles the color and almost smell of Palmer's cocoa butter body lotion. But I love the dry down and how luxurious the lather feels. that I give this, and I don't give these out often, a solid 10. Well, we've got work to do, and I will see you all next time. Love ya!